As he looks at himself in the mirror, he throws a tantrum and smashes it, believing that nothing will change even after his graduation. In a fit of rage, he punches the wall, which suddenly opens a hidden room. Inside are a bunch of strange items, and Yuya thinks they must be his grandfather's souvenirs from traveling. He finds a peculiar door, and when he opens it, he is led to a strange room. Scared, he notices a notification appear. As he reads it, he learns that the door is connected to another world. There are several notifications detailing various functions available to him, such as the ability to store items and control who can use the door. Although he is confused by the functions, he thinks the system resembles a game, so he decides to check his status. However, he is devastated to find all his stats are extremely low. Looking around the room, he finds that it truly is another world. He discovers a note on the table, and although he can't read it at first, he realizes he has a language skill that helps him understand it. The note reveals that the owner of the house was a great sage who was about to die, leaving the house and its contents to whoever finds it. The house is protected by magic, preventing anyone from breaking in except for the owner. Exploring further, he finds a collection of weapons, which he examines and discovers to be exceptional items that are extremely dangerous. Yuya looks outside and tries swinging a sword around but falls over. Nevertheless, he manages to learn a basic sword skill, thinking it could be useful. He trains with each of the weapons, realizing they are all god-tier items, and he gains several skills. Despite this, his stats remain at level 1, and he wonders how to increase them. He puts the weapons away into his storage, but suddenly a monster attacks. Terrified, Yuya realizes that his house is protected. The monster, a level 300 bloody ogre, smashes against the magical wall, grabbing a tree to break in, but it doesn't work. Thinking he should fight back, Yuya throws his spear, which goes right through the monster and instantly kills it in one hit. The spear returns to him, and the monster disappears, dropping several items. To his shock, Yuya suddenly reaches level 100 and is amazed to see his updated stats. After allocating all his points, he decides to call it a day. When he tries to leave, he is presented with a cash-out option that converts the items from the monster into money. Confused but pleased, he gladly accepts it. Later that night, Yuya undergoes a transformation. When he wakes up, his body is different, and his clothes no longer fit. Unsure of what is happening and with his mirror still broken, he decides to search for new clothes. He discovers magical clothing in the sage's house that adjusts in size and provides various magical bonuses. Yuya reflects on the identity of the sage as he explores the garden. Suddenly, he is attacked by a level 200 sly monster, but this time, he calmly brings out his spear and easily destroys it. The monster drops some coffee slime and a rare necklace that restores his magic power. Yuya levels up again, gaining a presence detection skill and reaching level 150. He tries some of the coffee slime, finding it surprisingly good. Using some of the money he has earned, he orders a new uniform to be ready for the start of high school. Afterward, he spends each day in the other world, enjoying himself and gradually forgetting his previous depression. He trains and learns as much as possible about this new world. An elite goblin attacks his house, but Yuya has become a completely different person, skillfully fighting against it and using skills to destroy the goblin. Time flies, and the start of high school arrives. Everyone is immediately drawn to him, and even his siblings seem in awe of his transformation. In class, he is approached by his bullies, who do not recognize him and assume he is a transfer student. When he tells them he is Yuya, they are shocked and do not believe him. After class, he goes to the bathroom and is completely stunned to see himself for the first time since his transformation. Later, his brother and sister approach him, wondering what he did to change so drastically, still calling him a loser. Suddenly, a limo stops outside, and the girl he saved is looking for him. Confused, he wonders who she is, but she reminds him of how he saved her. Yuya is puzzled as to how she knows his name, but she admits she looked him up to thank him and introduces herself as Kaori. She asks if he would like to join the Jose Academy, which Yuya recognizes as an academy for the super elite. He learns that Kaori is on the student council and that her father is the chairman of the academy.